guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am finally doing another makeup tutorial for you guys. I know it's been a while. I did a poll over on my Twitter asking you what video you wanted to see next, and a majority of you chose a fall get ready with me, so that is what I'm doing today. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. So to start off this look, I'm just taking my MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base. This is a little sample that I got, and it's nice and hydrating. And then I'm moving on to my foundation. I ended up having to go back and exchange the darker shade that I reviewed for you guys. In my review of this foundation, I used the shade 7.0, and that was way too dark for me. I realized that. So I went back and I ended up getting the shade 5.0, and unfortunately it looks like it matches me when I'm applying it, but again, with this foundation, it oxidizes really bad, so I'm having a hard time color matching myself, but this one isn't so bad that I want to go and exchange it, and I can lighten it up with concealer. So I'm just using a damp beauty blender, blending it in, and then going back with my little baby wipe and getting it out of my eyebrows. And then for concealer, this is a new concealer for me. I've never tried this. This is the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know I love the Better Skin foundation. So it just turned out I was at Walmart purchasing concealer and they didn't have my shade in the Fit Me concealer, so I ended up settling for this, but I think I might like it a little bit more. I like the consistency, it's very hydrating. So I'm putting this underneath my eyes and I just end up putting it on the high points of my face. Again, this is not just for concealing, but lightening up my foundation a little bit. And then I'm going in with my damp beauty blender again and blending everything out. And then to set my face, I'm taking my Mercier Translucent Loose Powder and my Morphe R3 brush. It's a new brush from their Rose Gold collection. I've been loving it for this, and I'm just packing some of this powder underneath my eyes and then dabbing a little bit of it around my face. This foundation is very matte on its own, but I just wanted it to be a nice smooth base for the other face products. And then I'm moving on to my eyes. So as always, I am priming my eyes with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. And then I ended up blending that out and going back in with the leftover powder that was on that brush and swiping some of it on my eyelids so that my eyeshadow would have a nice clean base. And then before I move on to eyeshadow, I just want to complete my brows. So I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Dark Brown and my eyebrow brush from Beauty Junkies and just building up my arch on both of my brows so that they're nice and even as I can get them. You guys can see that my natural brows are very thick, so I don't really need to add a lot of product. Then I'm just going over that dip brow and some areas that might have some foundation with Hot Chocolate. It's a shadow from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and just tapping that in there. So for eyeshadow, I recently rediscovered the Tartelette In Bloom palette in my collection. It's such a beautiful palette for everyday wear, and I forgot how blendable and perfect these shadows are. So I'm taking my Morphe M433, which is my favorite blending brush, and I'm taking the color Sweetheart, which is a perfect nude for my skin tone, and I'm just blending that into my crease and deepening up the color as much as I want it. I'm keeping the eyeshadow look very simple because I am going to have a bold lip. So this is very easy, very simple, and easy to recreate. So next I'm taking my Sigma E54, which is my favorite brush for packing color on the lid. And I'm taking the shade Flower Child, which is kind of just a creamy beige color. And I'm packing this all over my eyelids. And then I'm going back in with my blending brush again and blending it into my crease and making sure that everything is nice and seamless. So next I'm going into my Morphe 35F palette. It is such a beautiful palette for the fall, and I'm taking my Morphe R43 brush. It's a perfect brush for precision eye work, and I'm just highlighting my brow bone with a shimmery champagne color. And then I'm going to go back into that palette with the same brush and pick up a cranberry shade, and I'm going to be dragging this on my lower lash line just on the outer third, and this is just going to help make my eyes nice and big when the eye look is finished. For my eyeliner, I'm going to do my typical cat eye liner, and I'm taking this Galactic Beauty felt tip marker. This was in my BoxyCharm box a couple months ago, and I really like how fine the tip of this marker is, but it was a little bit difficult to work with. I don't know if it was just my eyelid or what, but it took me a while to do, but I just did my typical cat eye. You guys have seen me do it before. And then I'm going to be going in with mascara on my top and bottom lashes before I apply my false lashes. The false lashes that I'm going to be using are from Ardell. They are the Studio Effects Wispies. Highly recommend these lashes. They are my favorite lashes of all time. I love them so much, and they're affordable, and you can get them from the drugstore or from Ulta. I order mine from Ulta's website. Once I'm finished with my eyes, I am moving back on to my face makeup. So I am taking the warmest shade out of my NYX contour kit, and I am contouring lightly with that and then just going around the perimeter of my face and giving some life to it and just warming it up a little bit. And then for blush, I am using a new blush from Kat Von D. It's a Shade and Light blush. I've never even heard of these, but I found this in my Marshalls, which is really weird. So I'm happy, and I'm just applying this with my Real Techniques blush brush. And then for my highlight, I'm taking my favorite highlighting brush. It's the Morphe M501, and this shimmery powder from J-Cat Beauty in the shade Camel. You guys know I'm obsessed with these, but this time I just went in for a subtle highlight. I like to have a little bit less highlight in the fall and winter time. Maybe that will change, I don't know. Then I'm going in with my ColourPop lip liner in the shade LBB. I really wanted a bold berry lip for this look, so I went in with this. This is the closest color I had to the lipstick that I'm going to be wearing, so I think that it matched all right, but this is a little bit lighter than the lipstick that I chose, but it worked, and I really like the ColourPop liners. They're nice and smooth. Then for my liquid lip, I'm taking my Ofra Long Lasting Lipstick in the shade Mina. And this is my favorite fall berry color from them. I love it. I think it just reminds me of wine. So I love my wine colored lipsticks in the fall. Alright guys, this is the completed look. I hope that you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. If you like this style of video, then please give me a thumbs up, and also let me know if you want to see any more fall tutorials. As always, all the products that I used will be listed down below in case you guys are interested. So go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. You'll be the first to see my videos, and it's free, so go ahead and click that subscribe button, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!